Well, my parents are out to eat, and I've decided to let you guys into a little treat tonight because I'm going to be home alone for about 30 minutes. We're going to watch the night sky for an entire 30-minute session, and I'm going to, talk about various UFO-related stuff, and I'm not going to, like normal, cut out stuff when there's nothing weird out there. I'm going to still be filming it if there is completely mundane stuff going on, because I'll be talking and commenting on various other things at the same time. So let's do this. Mini little investigation tonight, Sunday night. I hope you're ready. Because I know I am. I am uploading the YouTube video, but I have to cut out some pieces because it's taken so long for it to upload. So, right now I don't see anything out of the ordinary. I'm looking through the camera because it's so much better at picking up this stuff than my own eyes. And to be on the safe side, let's put this here. I'll put it back. Yeah, I see lights I can't even see with my own eyes with this camera. For instance, there's a car. What is that? What is that? Reflection, maybe? Not that, but the other thing. The light. I'm seeing lights that I shouldn't be seeing with this. Is the light on? No, it's not. But there's a lot of reflection showing up that shouldn't be there. I'm going to record for about 20 minutes. And it's an awfully bright night out, but, unlike that night when I was looking down here and saw the weird red exploding hail down this way, right now when I look at the sky, unlike that night, I don't notice the red haze that I saw that night at all. But this light that's reflecting, I wonder what's causing it. This is a mystery. I'm not sure. It's weird. It looks like it's reflecting off the glass panel right in front of me, right here out the window I'm looking through. To make things a little bit easier, maybe I should drag out a chair. This is going to be too low for me to see anything. Yeah. Hold on as I... Okay, I'm back. My legs are going to get really sore doing this. This is pretty much the only time I am going to do this for 20 minutes. 3 minutes have already gone by. I don't know if I'll see anything out of the ordinary. You can see how this camera over amplifies all the lights. You see, and there's a reflection that's showing up. And what is this light source down here? I'm pretty sure that's not a reflection. Maybe it's Christmas lights or something, I don't know. Either way, I'm not sure. I was trying to double check to make sure the hand strap is tight enough for me. Yeah. If I do see something in the sky, this should pick it up. Honestly, I don't really see stuff that often, but I want to keep an eye out there, just because, I don't get to see things very often. And last night's investigation was very disappointing because the light I saw out here, around here-ish in the trees. That light was, I didn't capture it for more than a split second. That truck is still there. I don't know. I know I'm filming. But, yeah, I don't really see much out there right now. So yeah, maybe I'll take breaks every 3 minutes for a minute and get back out here. Unless, of course, I see something and I'm staying right here, obviously, but until then, this is actually kind of uncomfortable to do this. There's no place to sit. But whatever. Evidence comes before comfort. So yeah, the UFO footage I took last night of the star-like UFO, that was great. The other UFO, not so great. It was only because it was moving through the trees so quickly. It was moving behind them, too. So it's hard to pick up anything. So it's definitely a disappointment, that particular footage. I don't know what it was, honestly. I really don't know. Well, let's take a break now. I just want to quickly talk about my theories on UFOs before we go back out there for this break, which is a 3-minute break. I believe that a lot of UFO reports are hallucinations based off of what John Keel was mentioning in the Mothman Prophecies. Mothman Prophecies, the book, has a section where he goes into hypnotic suggestion and hypnotic trances, and how CIA was discovering that, putting a light at the frequency, a strobe light at the frequency of your brain's alpha frequency would put you into a hypnotic trance and you'd start hallucinating. And the CIA proved this could be true. And they actually found out that this causes hallucinative trances for real. So that was suggesting that in a lot of these UFO cases where people see a quick flash of light before they see the flying saucer or whatnot, that these are all big hallucinations and not real things, because people were believing in flying saucers because of the media at the time. All these old shows depicting flying saucers coming from another planet and whatnot, and they were in popular culture. So people started seeing them because their mind was making it up while they were in a hallucinative trance. So who's putting them in a hallucinative trance? We don't know. That's one part of the UFO sightings that I think is a good explanation for that. The other kinds of UFO sightings, not so likely that will explain them away, like especially weird lights in the sky. I think secret aircrafts account for a lot of that. I also think drones also account for more of that now. There was a sighting of a drone in my own town last November, 2013, and some guy filmed it on YouTube, and it was actually in the northeastern corner of where I live, at that town. I'm not going to say where it is. It's a suburb of Boston, but there was definitely a drone sighting there. And he didn't know what the drone was doing. The police said it was a Google Earth drone. I don't know if I believe that, because the thing was flying through the sky. And maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But there's definitely more drones, and they lead to more misidentifications of UFOs, because people don't know what they are. Because drones aren't very easy to see. So I think another kind of UFO type thing is mistaken identity. I think a lot of cases can be explained by people mistaking stars and whatnot for them too. So I think if you got those three things, you can explain away maybe 75% of UFO sightings, but there's 25% that can't be explained is what I'm interested in, personally, like any UFO researcher. Okay, we're back out here to film the sky for a little while, for another 3 minutes, and then I'm going to go in and talk some more for another 2 minutes, then come back out here for another 3 more minutes after that. So that's 9 minutes out here and 10 minutes in there. 4 minutes in there, sorry, I have my math all wrong. But I can't stay out here for too long because my whole body's going to get sore. But hopefully we see something out of the ordinary, and I'll keep my finger on the zoom in button. Something up there? No. I thought I saw a light over there. I really don't know what's going on. Wait. Is that a reflection? I thought I saw a light over here. No. Yeah. I think I just saw a flash of light up here. I don't know. No, I only saw it once, but I think I caught it on camera, so it's not a big deal. These, the UFOs we get around here are more of the weird light kind, not so much of the craft kind. I've never seen one of those at all. So, 90% of my UFO sightings are strange light. And a lot of times I'll be mistaking things for that light, like, for instance, that street light here. There's an artifact that likes to appear near that street light that would throw me off, and would appear only when I'm recording with my whole camera, and it wouldn't appear even when I was looking at the area and not recording with the whole camera. It was specifically designed to only appear when I was recording, and it was very weird. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I just want to look at the night sky tonight because I didn't have a chance to see much. I didn't record as much as I wanted to, so I want to get another chance tonight to do it, because it's the only time I'm going to be able to do it besides once a week these days. Wait. I see something. There was a light up there. I know there was. Come on, where are you? Hold on. Did you see that light? That light that was right here? Yeah, that was picked up. I mean, it could have just been a plane, I don't know. Did you see that flash of light? Did you see that flash of light around here? Do you see that? You see that? Well, this has been fruitful. This thing has problems focusing though when you zoom in. There's no way to fix that apparently, you just have to wait for it to focus. It sucks. Yeah, it really sucks when it refuses to focus like that. That was something weird. A red flashing light like that, I've never seen anything like that in a while. Similar to a UFO I saw last August from my bedroom. I didn't have a camera to pick up that time. I don't know. I don't know what that was. I just don't know. I mean, I guess it could have been an aircraft or something, but whatever it is, it's gone now. So yeah. The frequency of UFO reports around this area has gotten me this year. There's been at least 3 UFO reports this year in the winter in this area of the state, of this area of Massachusetts. The first I want to talk about is one I've talked about before, briefly, up in Malden, I believe it was. Someone saw a weird group of lights flashing. Thought it was a plane, but saw it was moving totally still. Sorry, it was standing totally still. And they ran in to grab a camera, and they ran back out, and it was completely gone, disappeared, out of thin air. That was the first UFO report. The next UFO report comes from Bridgewater, and there's a great UFO video for this. Look up Massachusetts UFO Bridgewater, those 3 words with spaces between them on YouTube, and you will find it. It's a guy who filmed these lights that were moving in a strange pattern. They started mimicking shapes and things. They started organizing themselves into some weird tree-like shape. Multiple different lights. They were seen for a long period of time. He was filming at the end of a road or a freeway or something. And this was in Bridgewater, Massachusetts in November last year. And then finally, last year on Christmas Day, in Somerset, Massachusetts, down by Fall River, there was a UFO report of 3 objects moving in a formation, and these were bright orangey objects, almost like Chinese lanterns. But then they broke formation and moved away from each other and disappeared into the trees. That was the final report I want to talk about. These 3 reports have happened last year in Massachusetts, so that whole area has gotten a big hotbed of UFO sightings. The last 2 were 2 months apart. The first one was around October. So that's 3 months of UFO sightings in our state earlier this year. This is definitely a higher count of UFO sightings than I'm used to hearing. And I saw a lot of UFOs myself last year. I saw 5 or 6, a lot in November, a few in December, a few in August. I wasn't really looking in the other months because I didn't have time to. I didn't want to do it. I want to space things out a little bit. But yeah, I saw a lot of UFOs myself, more than those 3, that's for sure. And you just saw me film another UFO on camera a second ago. So I'm going to analyze that later. So yeah, that's another thing. We're back out here now, again, for another 3 more minutes. That UFO I saw in the trees over here was weird. I don't know what it was. Bright red flashing light moving through the trees. I've never seen anything like that. What's that? What's that? A reflection? I don't know. It was too brief to notice what it was. It may have just been a reflection or an artifact, I don't know. But yeah, I definitely am seeing more weird stuff today than the last few days. The weird things I saw down here, I don't know what they were. And the manhole is being blocked by some nosy neighbor who refuses to move his car, so I can't see if the manhole is closed or open, and that has bugged me all day, really. I can't tell if the manhole was broken or not. But you can tell right away if there's something moving in the sky that's bright or flickering or has a light on it, that this camera will pick it up and over-amplify the brightness for you. So you will know right away if something weird's in the sky with this camera, unlike the old one where you weren't even sure whether it's you seeing things or not because it was so dim. Not this one. It will show you the brightness of the light right away. Those street lights over here aren't nearly as bright in real life as they are in this camera. So that's good that it makes it brighter than normal. It's bad for estimating the brightness of something. Oh, what the hell was that? You see these? What the hell? What the hell? Did you just see that? Did you just see this? Holy crap. Wow. I don't know if that's a reflection of something in the window or not, but wow. Holy crap. There. Look at that. Look at that. That is weird. That is so weird. I'm trying to figure out what these are. It ain't an insect or a spider, that's for sure. I don't know if it's in front of the window or behind. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything besides that, but that's the weirdest thing I saw tonight. Definitely. Alright, I gotta take a break. So, I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I did this. Whatever it is, it's not there now. Did I just see a ghost light? Go figure. Alright, I'm back after taking a little break. And I'll be doing the last 3-minute session here. See if I see anything out of the ordinary. And right away I noticed something up here. Big white, that's just the same thing. What is that light? That's definitely in front of the tree. I think it's just actually a spot on a window or a spider. Yeah, it's a spider. That's where that one was. The red light was still interesting, but that's just a spider reflecting in the camera light. Hope I see something in this 3-minute stretch. It's getting blurry. I apologize. This thing has a tough time focusing. Especially when you zoom in, it focuses terrible. You gotta zoom out and wait a few seconds. Or zoom back in and zoom out and wait a few seconds. But there's a lot of false positives to that, and that's just a spider. Damn. But what's that? Are we having a lot of spiders, or is that just a cobweb? I don't know. I'm probably never going to do this again because I almost fell twice. I hate to say it. Yeah. Those two are just spiders, the ones you see now. So that's just a false positive. It's a good thing I know ahead of time what they are. I can kind of guess. Yeah, there's definitely spiders in the window. Although it's sometimes hard to tell if they are spiders or not. I just saw a flash of light over here. I don't know if that's a spider or not. Alright. Another minute and 50 seconds. That's another spider. Or are those spiders? I don't know. I think they are. Let's take a little break. Remind me not to do this for a long period of time. Any more than 3 minutes is overkill. And I'm sweating all over. It's 2 minutes in. No, nothing here. Nothing here. Alright, I think I'm going to quit at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. There's nothing out here now. Okay. So, that was a nice little mini UFO hunt for tonight, wasn't it, people? I don't get to do these things very often, and when no one's home, I take the chance. I could have done it from my bedroom, but I didn't feel like it this time for another reason. That red light was something. I mean, it could have been an aircraft, but I doubt it. I never seen a red light like that, but I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was an aircraft or not, so I can't really tell you. But definitely interesting stuff out there tonight. Some flashes of light I can't explain. And we're definitely in UFO country, and this proves that red light, that can't be an aircraft. I don't see lights that bright that are red on an aircraft. I don't know what that was. I got it on tape, people. Enjoy.